Yeah, there's this really cute tabby. I'll get a picture of it. It's like this like stubby little round faced tabby that like lives in my yard and sleeps under Zeke's truck. I'm gonna get it some food, I think, because it just like lives here now. My dogs have no, they don't care about it. They have no, I think it might have already batted at them and they're like, nope, that's the devil. We're not gonna touch it. Yeah, so it's just adopted in my house. I'll get a picture of it when I see it. If you get it food, it'll never go away. It can live here, dude. Kill snakes and rats. It's never gonna, I'm not gonna let it in my house, but like, it can live outside my house. That's totally fine. Time up and hope for the best. Sometimes it'll heal just fine. I really hope so. I was so sad this morning. I was like, no, why did it split? I mean, it'll encourage it to stay, and doubtful it has vaccines. I mean, what am I gonna, I'm not gonna touch it. I'm not gonna touch a cat. Yeah, it just comes around one day. Yeah, like maybe I'll put a little kennel out there or something. I just don't, I mean, it's really I mean, I think it's coming in and drinking water out of the pool and stuff and kind of coming around because we have dog food outside, so it might be eating the dog food already. I'm okay with a cat being around. It's a barn cat. Lives outside, eats rats and snakes. I don't care. Cats are cool. I grew up with barn cats. Say she seems perfectly sane, if distraught.
Distraught don't even begin to cover
Distraught?
it. She's hollering after that child of hers.
Yeah, they'll
Killed by
wreck
a
mice
void
and snakes and
she
shit.
was.
I'm into it.
Been dead and buried
I wouldn't
for a
feed
month
it then.
now.
I think I'm gonna feed it.
Foot and fort joy.
The dogs are really smart. Dude, Millie, I know you already know because you grew up with poodles. I have never felt more blessed? More blessed with intelligent dogs in my life. Like, literally, they're the type of dogs where I go, no, one time, and they stop, and they never do it again. It's just a no. I never needed negative reinforcement, because they don't need negative reinforcement. They just... but are still, like, super, super goofy and hilarious clowny dogs that act like fucking dorks all the time. I love them. They're hilarious to watch. But also crazy intelligent. So when I look at something and say, don't do that, they get kind of scared of it, and they're like, okay, we're not going to touch that thing. And the cat definitely holds its own. It just sits there and stares at them like, try me, bitch. Which is fine.
And there ain't no amount of
And this is the
hollering
story of
that'll
how
bring her
Katie
back.
adopted a cat. I ain't gonna bring it inside. That cat is not becoming part of my house. But if it wants to eat mice outside, I'm into it. Oh man, what if I feed it and it won't eat mice? We'll see. We'll see how long that cat stays around.
I'm sorry, but you must leave.
That might be a
My
reason not
baby's
to feed it.
terrified of lizards. She may be hiding from you even now. Irma, darling, are you here?
If the left ear is
Please,
clipped slightly,
sweetheart.
okay.
Where are you?
Am I allowed to do that? Like, take it to the vet? If I could catch it? Agree, Sean. Am I, like... yeah? Oh, I would totally do that. I wasn't sure if that was, like, a chill thing to do with a stray cat. If you could just, like, bring in a cat and be like, yo, this is kind of adopted my house. Oh. Oh, okay. That's a smart idea. I didn't even think, like, bringing in a feral cat. If it's not chipped, I mean, if it's chipped, that'd be awesome. I could find its fucking owner. I mean, I would pay for an animal. I have money to pay for an animal to get some shots if it would make the cat healthier. Yeah, but I don't want a cat, like, suffering at my house if it's sick. Assuming the owners stayed in the same house. The other owners were Scott and Bree. They don't have a cat. They've never had a cat. But I asked this lady... there's a couple over here that have a couple cats, and I've heard this cat yowling at their porch, and they say it's not theirs either. They're like, it comes around and kind of bullies their cats once in a while. So I think because we're here now, and there's food out for the dogs, the cat has kind of like adopted my yard, and maybe it's bullying those cats out of my yard or something, because I see them sometimes on our fence. They'll meet, and they just like sit, and they go... and make the most demonic growling sounds at each other, and then their cat jumps away, and then this cat like prances into my yard again and sits there. Most shelters will use shots and spay neuters. Oh fuck yeah, for ferals? Oh hell yeah. You have to have the pet update the chip unless you have the original information. No, I mean the cat's potential. Oh, I see what you're saying. The potential owners. Oh, okay, yeah. That's dope. Depending on the policies, some shelters will capture spay neuter. I mean, it's pretty like animal friendly around here. The shelters are pretty dope, so I think they would help out. That's how cats prepare for demon summonings. I think they were doing that together. Oh my god, what if, Eliza, idea. What if my demon took physical form and it is this cat? Hell no. I know, right? A fucking cat? That would be the ultimate punishment. I would opt to have all the animals you have chipped. Oh, they are. All my animals currently are chipped. Yes. We're all very chipped. Millie's been chipped since she was neutered. These puppies got chipped. We're all very chipped. I chip my animals no matter what. Demons come as black dogs usually. Yeah, I always chip my animals. And I update Millie's address, and oh yeah, I get emails on her birthday from it. I know. Yeah. Doesn't really matter for Millie anymore, but yeah, I update them. Cats are already demons. I know. Meow. Hi, Nathan.
Come on, old man. I can't wait.
So that's the story of the cat in my yard. I'll try to get a picture of it. It is pretty. I really don't want to touch it, just in case it's got something. So I'll probably call and be like, hey, is there like a catch and release? There's a feral cat in my yard. I'm okay with it living here. I just don't want it to have ickies. I'll probably do that before I try to touch it, because I don't want to get rabies or something icky from cats. Cat scratch fever. Yeah. May give you a heart trap? The shelter I worked at would do a discontinued chip day sometimes. I like those days because they'd send me to the pet store with a coworker to chip animals instead of needing to clean poop all day. Aww. I would never put a collar on it. On a cat? Would that, like, kill it? I am terrified of my animals. Oh, have a heat? Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm horrified of my animals hanging themselves. Like, they don't wear collars unless I am watching them and I am around. If I leave the house, no collars. I have a fucking weird paranoia of my animals hanging themselves by their collars.
I told him at
Oh, have a heart. Oh, that makes more sense.
night.
Yeah, that's a fear of mine, is any animal doing that. Ooh. Cat collars can detach. Oh, so they have, like, I still wouldn't put it. I mean, why put a collar on it? If it wants to live in my yard, it wants to live in my yard. If it doesn't want to live in my yard, it doesn't want to live in my yard. I would do the spaying stuff out of the kindness of my heart for an animal living near me because I don't want it to have diseases. Nexio, dude, I had a boyfriend. This is where I got my. This is a gross, sad story. Trigger warning. I had a boyfriend in college, and his little brother had a bunch of kittens, and he tied them to the back porch by strings, and then went inside for a few minutes, and they all tried to follow him, and they all hung themselves. And it was so fucking traumatically horrible. And this was like when I was like 20, and ever since then I'm like, never. If we're in the car, no collars. Anywhere there's anything they can hook their collar on, I'm like, nope.
I told him at
You're naked. You get to be naked today. They're all chipped. Ugh. Nightmares. Big oh no. Yeah.
No. I'm sorry, but she's
Big oh
terribly
no.
frightened of lizards. She's just a
Fucking
child.
terrible, right? It's
Doesn't
just a
know better
fear.
just yet. Please, good day.
My dogs only have collars on if I'm looking at them. Millie literally never wears a collar. Same reason why I don't let her walk around in her little harness thing. She gets stuck on corners, and I'm afraid she'll like flip it over and twist her spine and break her neck or something. People will cat collar in suburbs because people are dumb and don't think to check chips before taking in, aka stealing cats. Oh. Well, I mean, if someone wants to steal it, I guess. It's not mine. What if your lizard gets caught on a tree? Well, I have necromancy magic, so I'll be okay, right?
Where are you, dear?
Right?
Mummy's worried sick about you.
Aww.
Irma? Where are you,
Irma?
darling?
Where are you, my
She's gone,
darling?
Farah. Gone.
She's fucking dead, Farah. Shut your fat mouth.
What of it?
The accents are fucking great.
Yeah, what of it?
I'm in a neighborhood, but like I've already talked to everybody about this cat. Nobody owns this cat. They're like, it just comes around. This neighbor over here said it gets into their house sometimes via a window and it's fine. It hasn't done anything. But if it's gonna live in my yard around my animals, I'm gonna get vaccinated at least.
Oh, yes, we do. Why don't you join us in a round of cards? First hands on the house.
So, Brandy Buck has a question for anybody that knows how to play this game. Curiosity for my own playthrough. Is it better to have an all physical team or an all magic damage team, since armor and magic resist are separately damaged? Go, chat. I have no idea. No, this is my very first playthrough. I have no idea what I'm doing. Some dog breeds you don't want to use a neck collar on at all. Esophageal collapse is horrible. Skinny necks. Yep, we use harnesses. The collars literally are just there for the tag. It's better to pick one. Oh, I know, Millie. So I was kind of like told that without being told that. I was told that via not having spoilers. So basically, I was gonna be her, and everybody was like, Katie, make your own character, and then you can have her in your party, and you get to have her talking to you all the time because that's someone you want to have. And I was like, oh, really? Yeah, I've been told that without being told that because people didn't want to spoil it for me. Yeah, my chat is very smart. Oh, they're so good at not spoiling games. I love my community. They're so good. They know how much I take that to heart because the story is the only reason I play, you know? Viata, I could not understand a fuck. He did that on purpose. Like, Brad straight up wanted to be incomprehensible. It was great. He was so funny. There you go, Brandy Buck. It's better to pick one. Is what David says. Cthulhu says the same. Either are fine, but stick to one. Yep. I understood very little of what he was saying. Very little. A round of cards? Sure thing.
Chief.
Look at my dope lizard. I love her.
First.
My lich.
You glance at your hand. 2 purple monarchs. A hard hand to beat.
Quite the hand, Freshie. Unfortunately, 2 is less than 5, and that's how many purples I've got. I reckon that makes me the winner. I'll be having your fee then. Blaming a bloke you just met for your misfortune, are ya?
Yes.
Ease off, or I'll go ahead and double what you owe. To be sure, Chief. Pay up and you get to keep your eyes. Sounds pretty satisfying, doesn't it?
I'd like to kill him, may I? Yes, Damajo, I would love to. I prefer to mix of magic physical damage because certain enemies will have lesser armor of one type and many people prefer going just one. Alright, Ike Wolf, thank you for the suggestion on the seeds.
Thank you for subscribing to the channel, keeping the classy alive, and giving an anus its wings.
Arnwid, thank you so much for subbing to the class, keeping the classy alive, and giving an anus swings. Use bot was the highest order, baby. I challenge you to go forth and be consensual in everything you do. Okay. Oh.
Go on then. Whatever pennies you've got in your pocket ain't worth my breath. But don't you go telling Griff I was soft on you. Another inmate, but you wouldn't guess it. Runs this place like he's Dallas herself. Shouldn't be too hard to find him in the kitchen, but he doesn't take too kindly to your kind.
You might have already answered this, but are you going to play Last of Us? I would love to hear your opinion on it, considering how toxic the gaming community was with the character storyline.
Choo choo! Titan pain train! And I gotta sit next to this. I gotta sit next to this thing. Pain train! And you wonder why I'm...
Yeah.
No.
Hallelujah.
Whoa. What? Arnwood. I hope I'm saying your name right. Thank you so fucking much for gifting 10 subscriptions in my channel. Oh my gosh. Fire Blind Man, Minister Kosh, Floofkins, David Cable 86, Shalax, Ducat, Boston Devil, Roesha, Tante Trude, and Bliker. You are all now butt wizards of the highest order, and I challenge you to go forth and be consensual in everything you do because nothing is sexier in this life than pure consensual ass-mancery. Thank you so much for that enormous gift in my channel. And the support. I appreciate you. Thank you. I forgot what I was saying. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, Taylor. I have never played any Last of Us game before. Ever. So maybe when all the nonsense is over with the talking about it constantly, maybe then I'll play it. Yeah, I've never played Last of Us. Ever. Neither of them. I kind of just like missed them somehow. Cool, so he has a bully who wants to bully him. But he's a bully. Cool. Assmancery. Mm-hmm. Similar to neckmancery. I mean necromancy, but it's butts. Alright, what am I gonna do? Ooh, let's go look at a wood pile.
What of it? Yeah, what of it?
I am? Oh, I love this. So far, Millie, honestly, like, honest to God, honest to God, fuck that shit, honest to whatever, the voice acting overall in this game is phenomenal, and I love the narrator. He is fucking great to listen to. I haven't enjoyed a narrator like that in a really long time, like one that I'm not upset to have to listen to constantly. You know, when sometimes you're just like, why can't I click through this? Oh yeah, because I need to know the story, but I don't really care. The voice acting in this is really good so far. Hello? Oh, what up?
Greetings, child. Frightful far from home, ain't you?
Hi.
Visited your ancient empire myself a long time ago. The Divine's light sure shines on your kind.
Oh. I'm gonna burp. Oh my god. Say he looks about your age, and thank him not to call you a child. Place a hand on his shoulder. His are the first gentle words you've heard in some time. Lizard, say it seems to you that shown is a better word. The divine is gone. Shown? Oh wow, that's just being an asshole. Shown is a better word. The divine is gone. Wow.
Troubles me to hear that. Now the divine is gone.
Liza, get that credit, bitch!
Darker than ever before.
Wait, didn't you already have one?
When he
Oh, it was a
comes
gas
back,
card.
He'll bring a gentler world with him.
No one's been mean to me for being a lizard yet, I don't think. I hope you like the narrator in the next game from this lot. What do you mean next game? Secrets. I hate having secrets, but I love them. I mean, legally, right? Don't you hate that? Legally, I can't be excited for my friends. Can be electrified or frozen. Why would I want to do that?
Send us your children, your supplicants, a new divine.
What a sad bro. Excuse me. My kitty meowed. I love him. Hello?
You there, lizard? I'm looking for an inmate. A smallish man, thick spectacles, prone to somewhat eccentric chatter.
Don't you chew
He
on my
wears a
fucking
large
cords.
bronze pendant with a dragon stamped into it. Have you seen him?
Oh, you were a secondary user. I forgot. Yep. That's exciting, dude. It's fun to build credit. Apologize and say you haven't. Ask why she's looking for him.
None of your business, inmate. Find me if you hear of a...
What a douche. Go fuck yourself. No one likes you. Okay. Bye, bitch.
She's gone, Farah. Gone.
I do like building credit. I mean, if you do it responsibly and you're not like... If you're not using your credit card because you have to, then it's fun. If you're using your credit card because you have no other choice and you're broke as fuck and it's never gonna get paid off, then of course no. But that's not what credit's for. If you can help it.
Pipe down, Farah. It's time to accept reality.
Yeah, that's good. That's smart. Credit is everything, man. That's all anybody gives a fuck about these days. Oh, no, can't go there. Just kidding. Stop it.
I don't think think I ain't watching? That's your fifth flu just in his throat.
Smells a bit like speciesism. I didn't even sense it. Crime and punishment. If you take or touch property that isn't yours, beware of the consequences. Ownership will develop a negative attitude towards you. Owners will develop a negative attitude towards you, and they will call the guards or even attack you if you go too far. Different people have different reactions. Cool. Hello, sir.
Say, I don't know any ancient empire ditties. Got
Ditties?
nothing spicy enough to keep my mind off this place for a few bars.
I did find Fane, yep. Yep. I had a nice little conversation with him on the boat. Say you're no mood for songs. Screw up your face, trying to remember the melody of the ancient song Division, but it doesn't quite come to you.
Don't break your head, Vane, now. Been that long since you've been home, has it? Yeah, pity. Pity.
I mean, credit score, it sucks, but like, I've always been pretty crazy about keeping my credit score really high, and like every car I've bought, I got 0%. It is pretty nice. You do kind of get free money if you make your payments on time by having a nice credit score. It does help a lot. All right, my dudes, I have to pee so fucking bad. I'm just like, oh wait, is that red? Is that stealing? Did I steal it? I don't think so, because it's not red. Red things are owned, right? Like that. Yeah, okay. That's owned. That's owned. Sick. That's owned. So this like...
You there. You've just arrived, isn't that right?
Oh god, I thought it was a cop.
Are you quite alone?
Yeah, Kodiak, it's true. But I mean, if you can be responsible with it, it's great. You get rewarded if you're good with it. Say you have a companion, but you're fine with going it alone. Is he gonna try to beat me up?
It's just, I've a proposition.
Welcome back, Lady Bones.
Something very worth knowing.
Oh?
But it's hardly a group affair. I only need one. Oh, noble. But after the Magisters take you all, your nobility will have been for nothing.
I'm not a noble.
Good luck with your friends, though. Enjoy your last days in good company, won't you?
I don't think I'm a noble, right?
When another divine arrives,
I'm pretty positive I'm not a fucking noble. Oh, look, I'm sitting. Cute. Just enjoying my day. Money. That's white. Apparently not stealing. Cool. I've read that it, like, carrying a balance of 30% but always paying off was good. I don't know if that's true, though. I always just pay mine off.
pipe down.
But I use them. I think it's important that you... I think it's, like, important you're using your card and not just letting it sit there. I don't know. My credit score is really nice, but I think it's just because I pay everything off. My credit score. My credit score. Good job, Catherine.
You push you. I want only bread.
Come on then, Lexi. Pay up.
I find only bread. I want no trouble.
Bread or a brisket. Toll's the same.
Bolted on there tight,
Oh.
ain't it?
Illusionless, absolutely. Like, every time you apply for a credit card and get one,
You keep his name out of your mouth.
it lowers your credit score for a little bit because you applied for credit cards, you know?
Just like all
Warm. Oh, are we warm? Is that what's up? Her name's
Amidst
not
a crowd
warm.
of screws, bolts, and scraps of metal, the woman is manipulating a glove-like contraption.
Is that
fitted with
Nexio?
5
Cool.
long
That's
metal
usually what I
skewers.
follow.
She doesn't look up as you approach.
Yeah, also your credit score, I think a part of it is like having a credit card for a really long time. Isn't it longevity? Like, I have a credit card through Bank of America, and I don't like Bank of America. Their rate on it's crap. But I keep it, and I use it for, like, little purchases and just pay them off because it's my oldest credit card ever. So the age on it is really good. And I think, like, age on a credit card, like, good standing credit card is great. There's a lot of good tips. Zeke's credit. No, he has really, really good credit. Now he has really good credit because he learned how to do it. He used to have no credit because he just learned... I mean, why not just save up? The way he thought of it is like, why not just save up my money and buy shit myself? Why go into debt? because you know, you watch your parents go into debt. Everybody, we were I mean, he was the era down to about my era where everybody's house was getting lost and shit, you know, because everybody was pulling out these huge home loans that they couldn't afford. And so you watch that, and he kind of went the opposite way, and then you learn, you're like, oh fuck, you have to have credit cards to gain credit. So now he has really good credit. Drop 10 points, Jesus. Age, credit usage, available credit, recent inquiries, new accounts are the top 6 things that affect your credit score. There you go.
Get bent.
Oh, I like her.
A grin cracks her stony face.
Sure thing. Your grift teaches you to bully others.
Drag items you wish to buy or sell onto the barter window. Balance the offer by pressing the scales. Confirm the transaction. Oh, cool. Okay, so this is Nabora.
Have your cud.
A skill book. Potion flasks. Gold. I could sell her shit that I've picked up, probably, right? What the fuck did I pick this shit up? Nobody knows. An arrow shaft. Give me your shaft, bitch. Oops. Sharp rock. Siwan.
I find only bread. I want no trouble.
Take a stained shirt. I need to read all these letters and shit, huh?
Pathetic.
So fresh you can suck the flesh right out of the shell. That's gross.
Have your cud.
Have ya, cuds. Are these the exact same thing? Pocket knife or a shiv?
Disgusting like threats.
I don't know. I'm gonna keep them. Oh, I just got nothing for that? I'm a moron.
I will not.
Oh well. It was barely nothing. Lock picks? Now I want oysters? Oh no. Oh no. No oysters for me. Mm-mm. Nope. No, 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 no. Actually, Zeke asked me the other day, he's like, what's the food that you would have to be, like, beyond starving to actually enjoy eating? And I said, because we were watching Survivor Man, and I said, raw oysters.
Have your cud.
100% raw oysters.
Disgusting like threats.
Oh, so now she gives me a discount because she likes me? Oh, okay, that's not a total loss. Thanks, guys, for making me feel better. I don't think I really want to buy anything from her, though. Magic armor, maybe? 287 gold, though? I don't even have that much gold. There's no way. We'll come back. Later, B. Excuse me. Raw oysters.
I ain't. Just seeing how it's made. She's clever.
No.
Dallas.
It's a wet,
Made
salty
these
loogie in
herself
your mouth
for
and
those
explodes
bodyguards
into
of hers.
guts. So,
Boy, they're
shell
sharp.
snot? I would have
She
to be
looks up.
so hungry. Nice. So I did do something good on accident.
Looking to buy something?
It is. I've eaten them, though. It's like almost crunchy at first, and then the belly's in your mouth, and then sometimes there's sand, and it's like a wet, dead thing in your mouth. I'm gonna vomit.
Found it in the scrap heap not so long ago. We used to know each other back in the day, you know. Dallas and I.
Y'all can have all my oysters.
Never knew her to be much of a wrench head back in the day, but once she joined the Order, she started